Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Philadelphia 76ers could be, or in my opinion, are the best team in the Eastern Conference right now. Now, yes, I know some of y'all probably be Toronto fans, Boston fans, and like another fan from the East that is like, no, my team's better. Well, no, yes, those teams are good, but I'm beginning to why I personally think that the Philadelphia 76ers are the best team in the East and will have the best likely chance to go into the finals out of the East. So without further ado, without rambling on too much, just get right into this video. Alright, so my first reason for this video is going to be that they have the most star talent out of anyone in the Eastern Conference. As you know right now, in the current landscape of the NBA, you need at least 3 stars on your team and probably at least 1 superstar to really be finals contenders. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers have 4 stars on their team and 2 superstars, so they're doing one better in both categories, as they currently have 2 superstar level players that are top 5 players in their respectable positions in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, who have potential to be the best duo we've seen in the entire NBA history. If Ben Simmons gets a jump shot, they will be literally unstoppable, as Ben Simmons is already unguardable due to his length and just his athleticism and how big he is, and not many point guards can guard someone as big as Ben Simmons at the point guard position. And if Ben Simmons gets a jump shot, that's going to make him just that much more unguardable, as now they can't play off of Ben Simmons and kind of help, so when he drives, it's easier to guard and play off of him. If he gets a jump shot, they're no longer going to be able to play off of him, and that's going to hurt him a lot. And then Joel Embiid is really hard to guard as well, just because of how physically dominant he is in the paint and how much energy he plays with, but also he's good enough and has his jump shot that is good enough to go out to the 3-point line. Like, he can't shoot it, he's not very consistent with it, but if he is open, he can knock the 3 down, so it's to the point to where you at least have to respect it. But then the other 2 stars that they have on their team is Tobias Harris, who, Tobias Harris is a very good player, very good scorer, can shoot the ball from any spot on the court and can just score from any spot on the court as well, and he really helps their offense, and he just spreads the court out that much more. And then you have Jimmy Butler, who's one of the best 3 and D players in the entire league. Jimmy Butler is probably the second best behind Kawhi Leonard. Jimmy Butler can lock you down on one side of the court, but then absolutely just dominate you offensively as well if he wants to. He can take over. Any of those 4 guys can take over at any time. So those, just having that many star talent and that much star talent on the roster at once, that's just a key to success at most. And just look, when you really compare all the star talent to anyone else, the top contenders in the East, look at the Milwaukee Bucks. They have that most 3 stars in Giannis, Middleton, and Brogdon. But if you really want to say realistically how many stars they have, there's only Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then the Celtics have 2 in Kyrie and Jason Tatum, as Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Gordon Hayward. All of them, I don't consider them stars anymore. They've all kind of fallen off since they came back, or just because they're getting older. And then another one has been the Toronto Raptors, who have 4 in a stretch and 3 at most, as they have Kyle Lowry, Kawhi, and Pascal Siakam, who's a very good player. Then you could say 4 just because of Marc Gasol, and it just depends if you count Marc Gasol as a star or not. But after those 4, it really drops off. But you see, with people like the Philadelphia 76ers, there's not that big of a drop off between their role players and their star level players, and that helps them a lot. And actually, if I was Philly, I might take JJ Redick out of the starting lineup and replace him with someone else, just so you have him coming off the bench and you have a very strong player coming off your bench. But now my second reason is now going to be they are almost impossible to guard. No team in the East can really guard them at all. At small forward you have Jimmy Butler and Kawhi. Now obviously Kawhi's a better player, so they win that matchup. But Ben Simmons is going to be on Kyle Lowry, and Ben Simmons wins that matchup. JJ Redick's going to be on Danny Green. I would actually give that to JJ Redick. At power forward, then you have Tobias Harris on Siakam. That's a pretty even matchup. I'd probably give it to Siakam. And then Joel Embiid on Marc Gasol. I give the lead to Joel Embiid. And you can go down the list with every other team and compare the rosters just like that, and you will give the lead to the Philadelphia 76ers every single time. Just because, any of those players on their starting 5 can completely carry the load offensively. Ben Simmons can go for 30, Tobias Harris can go for 30, JJ Redick can even go for 30. Every player on their starting 5 can go for 30, and it's going to be extremely hard to guard him, and that's already showing up, as they are currently ranked the 4th best offensive team in the entire league as of right now. So with them having that much star talent, plus them just being completely unguardable with how they're meshed up, and their bench is pretty decent as well. I just cannot see this team losing in the Eastern Conference. But now I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me if you're fans of the other Eastern Conference teams, or some of y'all might just disagree with me in general, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you think the 76ers are the best team in the East, or do you think someone else like Boston, Milwaukee, or anyone else is the best team in the entire East? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you had any video ideas you want to see me make in the future, comment those below as well. And if you did like the video, point like button and subscribe button, that would mean the absolute word to me. Y'all been showing so much support on the channel, and I cannot thank y'all enough for all the support y'all been showing. But I also have to give all glory to God. He's the reason I'm here. He's blessed me, put me in this position to make these videos every other day for you guys, and it really just helped me push through this and try to get this these videos out and spread his name through his videos and help some people find his name while doing something I love as well. And I'm just so blessed to be here, so blessed that he keeps everyone around me safe, healthy, and just helps me stay motivated to make this video. I just cannot give enough praise to him at all. But like I said, thank you for all the support y'all been showing, and I hope you have a blessed day. Could I have a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah, blah, blah.